Renowned for its blend of quality craftsmanship and accessible luxury, Tudor offers several models that provide exceptional value while also not having widespread recognition. That's exactly the thing. No one's really talking about them. These aren't just affordable, they are stealth legends. Underrated, underpriced, and honestly, underhyped. We are diving deep into the Tudor vault to unearth the timepieces that should be blowing up. So don't blink, you might miss a future cult classic. Alright, let's begin with number 1, the Tudor Pelagos 39, reference number M25407N0001. Okay, hear me out. This one is a low-key beast, and barely anyone's talking about it. You'd think, with the specs it's packing, people would be fighting over it, but no. Meanwhile, this 39mm titanium diver is just sitting there, quietly flexing with full ISO-certified diver status, a glowing ceramic bezel, and a movement that's so good it basically runs on ambition. It's made of grade 2 titanium, which means that it's feather light but also tough as nails. Seriously, you put this thing on and you almost forget that it's there. Well, until the light hits that sunray dial, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's a whole vibe. Inside, you've got Tudor's MT5400 COSC certified movement. It's automatic, in-house, and it holds power for a massive 70 hours. That's like a full long weekend where you can take it off, live your life, and then it's still ticking on Monday morning. And here's the kicker. It comes with a second strap in the box. A full-on rubber strap with a diver's extension. So it's basically giving you two personalities. Desk diver and actual diver. For $3,300 to $5,000, this is ridiculously good value, especially when you realize that it's basically a titanium Rolex sub without the weightless drama or brand tax. But it won't stay under the radar forever. Once the hype machine catches on, it's game over. So yeah, if you're thinking about pulling the trigger, do it before this sleeper wakes up and starts pulling a crowd. Number 2, the Tudor Ranger, reference number M799500001. This one's got don't need to brag energy. And honestly, it's crushing it. If you want to watch that just works, like real life, everyday, get your hands dirty and still look good kind of works, this is it. The Ranger doesn't try too hard. It doesn't need to. It's the watch equivalent of someone who hikes on weekends but can still pull off a blazer when needed. Effortlessly cool. Now, it's sitting at 39mm, which is right in that Goldilocks zone. Not too chunky, not too small. And the case? Fully brushed steel. No bling, no polish, just clean utilitarian vibes. The matte black dome dial with vintage cream markers? That is heritage meets functionality in the best way. But here's where it really earns its stripes. The MT5402 movement inside is COSC certified with a 70-hour power reserve. That's 3 days of power from a movement that Tudor built themselves. This isn't some off-the-shelf engine. They have engineered this to be tough, reliable, and accurate. And let's not skip over the value, because for $3,475, you are getting in-house movement, COSC cert, sapphire crystal, T-Fit micro adjust bracelet, 100 meters of water resistance, all wrapped up in a watch that doesn't care what trends hot this week. Other brands are charging thousands more for less. This? It's giving field watch DNA with serious build quality in a wearable size and at a price that doesn't feel like you need a small loan. It's not trying to be the star of the show. It's the one that stays long after the hype fades. Quietly legendary. Number 3, Tudor Clair de Rose, reference number M352000010. Alright, let's get into a watch that deserves way more love than it's getting. The Clair de Rose is that elegant, effortlessly stylish piece that somehow no one's talking about. Like, seriously, this thing is the luxury equivalent of that friend who walks into a room, says nothing, and still turns heads. It's rocking a 26mm stainless steel case that is petite but powerful. And that midnight blue dial, total show stealer. That's not just a color, it's a mood. Changes with the light, gives off just the right amount of drama, and somehow makes every outfit look a little more expensive. Now, here's where this watch flips the script. Most people assume smaller watches equals fashion fluff. But this thing? No. Real automatic movement, 100 meters of water resistance, a solid steel bracelet, and a folding clasp that feels like it came straight out of a 5-figure catalog. This is a proper mechanical timepiece, dressed like jewelry, but with actual horological substance underneath. And let's talk value, because at $3,512, you're getting mechanical movement, sapphire crystal, precision build, and serious everyday wearability. That is wild. This is a watch that could easily cost more just for the design, but you're getting all that and the technical chops. So yeah, whether you're shopping for yourself or you're looking for that perfect wow gift that won't completely destroy your bank account, the Claire de Rose, total hidden gem. Affordable elegance that actually means something? This is it. And trust me, once more people catch on, it's over. This is your head start moment. Number 4, the Tudor Black Bay GMT, reference number M79830RB0001. Strap in. This thing was built for crossing time zones and turning heads. We're talking red-eye flights, international intrigue, and boardroom cool, all wrapped up in stainless steel. With its striking red and blue bezel, this piece isn't trying to be something it's not. It is confidently retro-modern with just enough flair to make it stand out without screaming for attention. The 41mm case wears perfectly on most wrists, balancing rugged tool watch DNA with just the right amount of wrist presence. And that black dial? Clean, legible, and subtly sophisticated. Whether you're in a cockpit or in a cafe in Lisbon, it just works. Beneath the surface, it's all business. And with 200 meters of water resistance, this thing isn't just for time zones. It's ready for dive bars and actual dives alike. Well, then why is this not on more wrists? That's the million-dollar question. In a world where GMT watches from the big players can easily soar past the $10K mark, this one comes in at a shockingly reasonable $4,550. You're getting serious Swiss credibility, an in-house movement, iconic design cues, and the kind of daily wearability that rarely comes in this package, or at this price. Yet, somehow it flew under the radar after launch. Maybe it was the quiet confidence, maybe it was timing, but the collectors are starting to circle back. This is the kind of watch that you're going to look back on and say, whew, I'm so glad I got it when I did. It's not just a smart buy, it's a future classic. And right now, it is one of the most accessible entries into the world of serious GMT horology. And number 5, the Tudor Black Bay S&G, reference number M79733N0004. Finally, we have a timepiece that doesn't ask for attention. It owns the room the second it walks in. Gold, steel, and swagger for days. It's what happens when rugged capability meets a touch of Riviera cool. With a sleek black dial, warm yellow gold accents, and that vintage-inspired aluminum bezel insert, the whole look comes together like a perfectly tailored tux with sand still stuck to the cuffs. It's bold, but with restraint. Luxury without the flex. Think beach house champagne, not bottle service in the VIP. The specs aren't just impressive, they are the real deal. We're talking a 41mm stainless steel case with solid yellow gold elements in the bezel and crown, not plated, real gold. It's got a date complication for daily practicality and 200 meters of water resistance in case your casual swim turns into cliff diving in Capri. From desk diving to deep diving, this machine doesn't flinch. It's not just about looks, it's about versatility. Most two-tone watches play dress-up. This one, it gets its hands dirty. The combination of brushed steel and polished gold gives it a refined but ready-for-anything energy. That solid link bracelet with a folding clasp feels secure and premium, while the matte black dial adds contrast and depth without overcomplicating things. Every detail walks the line between old-school class and modern edge. People see the gold and they assume flash over function. But this isn't costume jewelry, my friends. It is a legitimate dive watch with high-end internals and heritage design. At $6,667, it is punching way above its price class in both form and function. Compared to other two-tone Swiss automatics with in-house movements, this one is a value sleeper. This is your glow-up watch with grit. It's for those who have made it but haven't lost their edge. Underrated? Hugely. This is two-tone for a new generation, and it is aging like gold-dipped fine wine. And there you have it. Some of the most affordable Tudor watches that are seriously flying under the radar. These pieces prove that you don't have to drop Rolex-level cash to get legit Swiss quality in-house movements and timeless style. So, did you find a new favorite? Let me know in the comments down below. I want to hear which sleeper hit is calling your name. Also, like and subscribe if you love elegant timepieces. And if you don't subscribe, well, that means I'm just going to have to wait another day to onboard you. Thanks for watching. And remember, it's not about what's hyped, it's about what's right for you. Catch you in the next one.